From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. And our pitcher in this game, Ryan Pepio. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Bichette leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Pepio with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 2 for 8 in the series so far. That one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And he deals. Foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 ball.
That misses, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you get hurt.
Smoked on the ground a second. Lau sends it to first. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Tropicana Field, getting the nod in this one, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now up for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. Inside, and it's 1-0. Scherzer, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. And that skips into dirt. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
That clips the corner.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Ha-Sung Kim will hit next. 2 for 9 so far in the series.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game, delivered some special moments for Korea.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses. 2-1. Slice down the right side. And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, it gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at-bat.
Yandy Diaz now. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Rays held in check here. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. Stepping in, George Springer. Pepio goes 6 feet 3 inches, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. And a foul ball. 0-1. And that is out of play. Got him swinging.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And that drops in for a strike. Grounds one to short. Fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Andres Jimenez.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
That's in there. That is strike 2.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt pop it. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that will fall. And that keeps the inning going. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Second inning here, no score. Line drive, and that's just foul. And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Blue Jays held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Here's Jock Peterson. Max Scherzer back to work. That's a little high. 1-0. Peterson just got a piece of it. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Lau at the plate, 6th in the AL in RBIs. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Hit weakly on the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Watch out, that one sails on
it. Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double. If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Loud over at second, one down. Mad Max notches the K.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jonathan Aranda, the next to hit. 3 for 7 in the series so far. That one not close. And that is ball 1. And there's the ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1. Danny Jansen in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Let's go, Tampa.
Pepio back to work. Just missed. Foul ball there.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one back up the middle and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So digging in, Nathan Lucas.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
So the batting order turns over, and next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. Back to right, and that's a foul ball. Swings through that.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher for the Rays, Danny Jansen. Max Scherzer goes to work. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That one missed. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Johnny DeLuca now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Kirk puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. And now Josh Lowe. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Down in order, go the Rays. Back now in Tampa Bay, here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In there at the knees for a strike. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. Swing and a miss.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Caught him looking for the K. Anthony Santander at the plate. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
1 down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 4th inning underway, no score.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Jansen Fields fires to first. In time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Springer off of first with 2 away. Cut out and miss. Strike him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. So 1 hit is all they get. And midway in the 4th, no score. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, these Rays, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And miss, struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. And now here is Yandy Diaz. Struck out swinging his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Not even close there. And that's ball one. And that drops in for a strike.
1-2.
Pitch misses there. Ball two.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Peterson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first. Rays retired in order. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 4. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Pitch misses there. Ball one. Jimenez, a multi-gold glove award winner, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Sliced the other way and foul. The 1-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. In time, and a drop third strike leads to the first out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Wastes no time there. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Go ahead run on base. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Late swing fouled off. That one way inside. Man at first, one away. Next offering is fouled back.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Clement stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Nathan Lucas now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And foul ball. Two outs. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. 1 left for Toronto, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Popped up left side. Clement makes the grab, 1 away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Caminero in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception.
Up and in. Look out.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
So here's Scherzer. And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Varsho hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that one clips the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Jimenez throw to first. That's out number 3. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. Back here at Tropicana Field, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Bo Bichette. Base hit, man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. And that should quiet this home crowd. His second homer of this series. It's 2-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Ryan Pepio will depart, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back. Alex Faedo into the game. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Here's a big power threat. Anthony Santander. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And the slider just misses.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's George Springer, 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now 2 out.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Caminero makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's Jansen to hit.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the lead off.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Angel Bastardo.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, these Rays being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. Fastball is outside.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the walk. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
And now, Johnny DeLuca. First time up was a pop-out. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
To the right side, and that one finds its way through. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Low in the box now. Take strike one. And that one fouled off. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Ha-Sung Kim digs in now. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
1-1.
Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Grabs it barehanded, and they get the out.
Well, that actually works out for the hitter. If it's not a broken bat, it's hit hard enough for a double play. But with the slower roller, defense does a nice job at least getting one out of it.
And here is Yandy Diaz, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
1-0.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Lucas snags it on the run. So the Rays strand a pair, and they're down 2-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Manuel Rodriguez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Tap foul at the plate. High fly ball out towards left center. Peterson sizes this one up, brings it in, one down. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. That one hit to right, low, ranging after it, and it's caught for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Out to short. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Bastardo back to work. That one's upstairs, ball one. Late on that fastball.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Loud up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside, ball one. There's a swing and a drive. And it is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-1.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. How is that fastball out of here?
One down. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two gone.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Aranda, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. So now 1-2.
1-2.
Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout. The Rays creep closer thanks to the homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the show, Canada. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kevin Kelly.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game, and now Nathan Lucas. Swings and chases a low one there.
No ball.
Tampa
One
Bay's
strike.
bullpen with some action. Garrett Clevenger, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 straight.
Stays alive. Swings through it for the K. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Tapped softly on the ground. Goes to second for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. Blue Jays 2, the Rays 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Danny Jansen to hit here. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
There's a strike. And a swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Now it's going to be Johnny DeLuca. And he swings through that one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there, and it's off the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Angel Bastardo gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. New arm out of the bullpen, Alek Manoah.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And the batter now, Josh Lowe. And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
2-1.
Raised down by a run. Ha-Sung Kim in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
That's the ball.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. There's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
2 strike.
And that skips into there. The tying run is 90 feet away. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Diaz getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Broken bat, rolling to first. Guerrero. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Garrett Clevenger.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Well, 1-run game. Anthony Santander now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Late on that fastball.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
The 0-1. swings through that one. Activity in the bullpen. Joe Boyle warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Number 70 getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And there's a foul ball. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Next offering is in for a strike. That one almost got him. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Two gone after the strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
At the plate, Dalton Varsho. And first offering is fouled off.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Hard hit, right side. Over to Diaz, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Blue Jays 2, the Rays 1. So bottom of the 9th, and the batter now, Jock Peterson. So they turn to their closer, Jeff Hoffman.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the one-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
That pitch clips the outside corner, and that is strike 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Inside, just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Up and in, it's 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him! And that's the first out.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Now it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Caminero in the box now. Takes strike 1. Lifted to left, and this should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, this is a nice sweep. Good way to finish this series. You're heading to another city for another one. Got to maintain the same focus. Whatever you were doing in this city, make sure you're doing the same thing in the next one. Eat the same thing, sleep the same way, get to the ballpark at the same time.